Hey everybody, thank you for subscribing and liking the videos. We're going to take you back in time today, back to February 9th, 1978. I am in Lake City, Florida, and I'm in the parking lot of the Lake City administrative offices. But back in 1978, it was Lake City Junior High. And I'm going to talk about Kimberly Leach. She was the 12-year-old seventh grader who disappeared from school and was later found unalived by serial killer Ted Bundy. So I'm going to get out the car. I'm going to walk you around and show you where she walked to, how quick it was, and we're going to go visit. So here we are. We're in the back of one of the buildings that was the Lake City Junior High. Now, February 9th was a Thursday morning. It was 45 degrees. It was cold. It was raining. And in a matter of 5 minutes, between 9:20 a.m. and 9:25 a.m., Kimberly Leach, the 12-year-old seventh grader, was in the process of going from this door you see here over to the building to the rear of the school, which is the auditorium. There's reports earlier of a white van circling around the building. And then there was a sighting of a man walking a little girl across Duval Street, which is directly on the other side of this building, where you can see that church and the cars passing by. That's the last time she would ever be seen alive. One of her friends went to their meetup spot to go to class together, but she never made it. The classmate said this wasn't like Kimberly and told school officials. School officials then called her parents and then called the police department, and they did a whole search and they found nothing. Then on the news later, the police would urge viewers to tell them anything they think might be relevant. All right, guys, we're here at Memorial Cemetery in Lake City, where Kimberly's laid to rest. The cemetery is probably about 2 miles away from the school, but let's talk about the guy who took her. His name was Ted Bundy. Everybody knows who Ted Bundy is. He was a serial killer in the 70s. He went on a spree in California, Colorado, Idaho, Utah, Washington, and then here in Florida. The last time he was caught was in Colorado in 1977, and then he would escape twice from there. Then he appears in Florida next, in Pensacola, and murdered Florida State students at the Chi Omega House. On January 15th, 1978, just under a month later, he would take Kimberly. 2 months after Kimberly went missing, April 7th, 1978, Kimberly would be found in a hog shed in the woods behind the Suwannee River State Park. She was badly decomposed, but the ME stated she was assaulted and then murdered. 3 months later, after that, in July of 78, Bundy would be convicted and sentenced to death over the Florida State murders. And then finally, in 1980, he went on trial for Kimberly's kidnapping and murder. The prosecutors relied on eyewitnesses, hair fibers, and hotel receipts, putting him here in Lake City. Then finally, January 24th, 1989, Ted would face his fate and be electrocuted to death at Florida State Prison. I assume he must have had some sort of heart at the end, because he wound up confessing to about 30 murders, but all the authorities think he did well over 100. Her classmate would say she was a very shy person and wouldn't skip school. I guess that's why everybody took this so seriously at the beginning. And she said she was probably horrified and scared. She will be quoted as saying this: "I would like for people to remember that she is who needs to be remembered in this, not him." And here she is, Kimberly Diane Leach, October 28th, 1965 to February 9th, 1978. She's resting here under a beautiful tree. So that's it. That's our story of Kimberly Leach. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and have a good day.